Hey, True Believers, England teen here. Friday nights. What do I call this? First appearance Friday. Used to be Comic Book Origins. I like that as well. But we are in American Pride Month. They had their other Pride Month. We're going to have American Pride Month. And you know what? What the heck? There's no more character as American or prideful, I think, than this one right here when he's written properly. Not like what we saw before. This is going to be the good one. We're going to be checking out Captain America #1 from what was it? 1941.
Uh-huh.
Wow. It's been around for a little bit. He's been around for a day or two. And instead of doing the whole thing, we are going to do the very first Captain America story. And then I'm going to skip 3 stories to go to the first time he faces down the Red Skull. And we'll do that one in the middle. Of course, we're going to be talking about what we think about the stories. And of course, I want to hear your opinions as well. Now, you don't need super chats, of course, to have your, I'm saying of course a lot, but to have your voice heard here, but they do help. I'm just kidding. You're gonna be able to be heard, but they are accepted and appreciated, by the way. All righty. Maranya's saying this live stream is running on England Teen Standard Time. So yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, so you know what I forgot to do, and backstage we forgot to go, oh, hey, well, I'll read that, you read this, and so forth and so on. I will humbly read Cap until Captain Frugal jumps on. Hopefully he will. But Ash, you want to read the Bucky parts?
Sure.
Oh, by the way, we have Ash in Comics here, guys.
Hey, my name's Ash. How you doing?
Professional comic book reader on his own YouTube there. Of course, we've got, here he is. Nope, there he is. Eric Back Issue Bring.
I call Red Skull in the next story.
All righty. And the unidentifiable young gentleman in the corner there is Dominic the Comic Whiz Powell.
Good afternoon or evening, everyone. Hope you all are having a wonderful day today.
All righty. And hello to Maranya. Hello to Bianca. HR Goes Vocal. How you doing? We got Marshall Lewis in the house as well. I hope you guys are feeling well. MK. Oh, wait. Here you go. MK, you said you wanted to join us for this. And so let me drop the link in the comment section. Feel free to jump on if you would like. And let's get this thing going. I'm kind of interested. Let's see how this one goes. I haven't read this story in a long time.
I don't think I've ever read it.
Alrighty. Now, I don't know if we have to. We talked about the cover recently in a covering comics, and it's iconic. It is, but you would think that the Nazi soldiers in the background that are not encumbered by a shield would have shot him a couple of times. I bet you guys didn't notice that until it got pointed out.
They couldn't risk hitting Dolph.
I guess. Well, no, he's getting knocked down. He's beneath everything. They could take him out. I love the fact that we're seeing almost like an Xbox television back here. It says U.S. munitions workers, and you see it being blown up. So, and you got the guy with a plunger. So obviously, this is a spy at a U.S. munitions working plant.
The reason why they're not firing is they just saw America Chavez go back in time, and they're reacting to her.
Ah, that's it. That's it. They're firing at America Chavez, who punched Hitler first.
That's right.
Yeah, you can't see she's off camera, and so the guys in the back are kind of stunned because they're looking at her.
Softening him up for Captain America.
You don't need ID.
Yeah, my goodness gracious. More people need to understand the greatness that is America Chavez, if you ask me. But that has not yet been asked. All right. Let's see. Are you jumping on there? Up here he goes. That has not yet been asked. How you doing there, guy? Could you turn down the computer there? Jumping on there. Up here he goes. There you go. We're getting echo. How are you doing, MK?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Not much of nothing. Alrighty, so you'll be playing all of the Cave of Wonders parts here, and there you go. Actually, let's get going. Let's check this out. Who should we give to MK?
Yeah,
The first story.
Any damn voice he wants.
Any voice he wants. All right.
Give him the girls.
How about MK? You read the Doctor. I don't actually think there is a Bucky appearance in the first story. So why don't you read the Doctors, and I'll take Captain America. Eric's got narration, and let's see, Dominic, you want to be character number 1, and Ash be character number 2.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
What's character number 1 and 2?
Okay, if there are 2 characters on the page that we have not assigned, first one is Dom, and second one is Ash.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and that way you'll get into the flow of things. Not that there usually is flow as we go. All righty. With that being said, let's do some Captain America reading. Oh, hold on, we've got yet another one. Oh my gosh, I should have looked at parts here. We could pass these around. What's up, Batman? If you're going to be doing this, we have to drop you there, my friend. This is a very serious, dramatic reading.
Oh, fair enough then. A very serious, dramatic reading.
Yes, all right. So when we open we get the book, I'm like the thing. I can't talk tonight. What the hell am I doing here?
Oh.
I don't know. How you doing, Batman?
My boo is well and truly tickety.
All righty. So we do get the chapters, and when we're going to be reading chapter case number 1 and case number 4, because I want to see the fantastic tale of the Red Skull as well. Alrighty, so let me
before we get started, give me 30 seconds to see if I actually have this book, because I'm having trouble reading this already. Hang on one second.
Alrighty.
I'm sure he's got the Masterworks.
Expand it as much as he can.
Yeah, of course. All right, so let's see. Miranda says tonight will be a dramatic reading. Well, yeah, in quotation marks. Let's see, and everybody's saying hello to Robert and to Batman. All righty, and let's see. So as it goes, just to give you a little heads up, like you see right here, it'll be a thought. That would be character number 1. We got character number 2. Looks like we're going to have a couple of those. And Batman, if you want to play the president, the United States president.
Well, I was thinking if there's ever any Germans in this.
Well, we do have the Doctor, but I believe that's going to Ash.
No, you said MK had this Doctor.
MK. I forgot.
I'm extra number 2.
Who is the narrator?
There you go. And that is going to go to Eric. All right, so there we go.
Eric's good Eric has a good narration voice.
That's the job I want. I like the narrator voices.
All righty, and we need a Bucky. It looks like.
You said I was Bucky.
Okay, you'll be Bucky. There you go. Thank you for making me remember things.
Venkman would have been great as Bucky.
All righty, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. If you're, like I said before, if you're expecting professionalism here, it ain't happening. All right, are you back, Eric?
Yeah.
God, the artwork back then.
Do you have the book?
I do not.
You do not. All right, can you see the? Can you see it from here?
I can see the top one.
Hey, real quick, Eric, if you're on a PC, if you double click on the StreamYard, it'll blow up to full screen. It might make it a little easier for you.
Okay, where's this?
Oh, nice.
Sorry, guys, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here. So.
Yes, but what's my motivation?
Your motivation is to get through this. That's all, and without me dropping you, because we do the show here. All righty. How you doing, Eric? We lost Eric. Okay, so this is so far going better than our usual.
Hey, until this is in the early days of the artist's careers, can't you?
Yeah, if you're on StreamYard, if you go up to the screen, there should be 3 dots on the right-hand side. Click on it; it'll say full screen layout.
Just double click on the screen. That's what I did.
And that'll work too.
I don't have those 3 dots for some reason.
Double click on it.
No, I was the one that gave that pro tip.
Oh, it was you. I knew it was
It was
someone.
Hello
me.
again. All righty, we got Eric back. Are you all set there, man?
Yeah, I will try.
I blew up his computer. I had him double click.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was supposed to double click.
Just
On
in the
the
middle
screen.
somewhere on the screen.
On the screen.
Aha.
There you go. You can see
All
now.
right, now I can. Thank you.
All right. Once again, guys, sorry for the technical difficulties. Peace, love in America, which at that point had only invaded Canada 7 times. See, we could have done it 8. Because basically Canada is our... Anyway, so let's get this thing going there. Eric, you still on?
All right.
There you are.
Okay, we ready?
Yes.
As the ruthless warmongers of Europe focus their eyes on a peace-loving America, the youth of our country heed the call to arm for defense. But great is the danger of foreign attack is the threat of invasion from within, the dreaded 5th column. Foreign attack.
Okay.
Dominic?
Yeah, everything is in readiness.
All righty, or you'll take the second one. Okay, so let's see. Gosh, we are losing this. By the way, we are not doing well here.
The resulting wave of sabotage and treason paralyzing the vital defense industries. While in Washington...
Ash, you want to take the first?
All right, I'll switch to extra number 1.
There you go.
But I tell you, Mr. President, there's no stopping these vermin. They're so firmly entrenched in our ranks that I hesitate to give confidential report to even my most trusted aide.
An army spotted with spies. It's useless.
What would you suggest, gentlemen? A character out of the comic books, perhaps? A Human Torch in the army? Would solve our problems. But seriously, gentlemen, something is being done. I neglected to tell you because, well, I wasn't sure, but now, please send in Mr. Grover.
Oh.
Gentlemen, may I introduce J. Arthur Grover, head of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, who has a plan that may interest you. And that's me done.
Oh, crap. See, I can't read the line. I can't read it.
Okay, I got it, man. Don't worry about it.
Now I can. Okay, now I can.
There you go.
At the FBI chief's request, the army men disguise themselves in civilian clothes and follow him through a secret door to a waiting car.
We're just cautious, gentlemen. This plan must be protected by the utmost secrecy.
They are driven to a shabby tenement district and pull up at a sinister-looking curio shop.
This shop is merely a blind behind which our secret is being protected.
The door slowly opens, and a gnarled, bony hand reaches for a waiting automatic, then, recognizing the visitors, replaces the firearm.
Nothing to worry about. These men are high-ranking army officials.
I'm so glad to see you, sir. I think you won't be disappointed this time. The formula has been found. They are waiting for you.
The officials follow the old shopkeepers up a musty stairway, through a maze of decrepit rooms, and stop at a heavily barred door, which opens at a whispered command.
Mr. Grover, we were hoping you'd come.
The astonished men enter to find a surprisingly modern laboratory. The army officials gasp in startled amazement as the wrinkled old shopkeeper sheds her wizened features to become an astoundingly beautiful young woman.
The young lady behind the rubber mask is X13, one of our most trusted agents.
Grover and his pretty agent silently motioned the army men to seats in a small observation room as the scientists reveal the fruits of their experiments. A side door opens and a frail young man steps into the laboratory.
The scientist.
Don't be afraid, son. You're about to become one of America's saviors.
Calmly, the young man allows himself to be inoculated with the strange, seething liquid.
There, it is done. Now to watch the reaction.
Let me pop this one up. It's all right. There you go, Batman.
Observe this young man closely. Today he volunteered for army service and was refused because of his unfit condition. His chance to serve his country seemed gone. Little does he realize that the serum coursing through his blood is rapidly building his body and brain tissues until his stature and intelligence increased to an amazing degree.
The people in the observation room gape in wonder at the scene before them.
Why look!
It works. It works.
He's changing. It is working. There's power surging through these growing muscles. Millions of cells forming at an incredible speed. Behold the crowning achievement of all my years of hard work. The first of a corps of super agents whose mental and physical ability will make them a terror to spies and saboteurs. We shall call you Captain America, son, because like you, America shall gain the strength and the will to safeguard our shores.
But the hand of democracy's enemy reaches deep into the ranks of America's high officials. One of the army men witnessing the demonstration is in the pay of Hitler's Gestapo.
I'm afraid this is one experiment that must never reach its final test. Death to the dogs of democracy!
Professor Reinstein, what?
The spy's muffled gun speaks again before the group can recover from its surprise. The vial containing the valuable serum shatters into 1,000 pieces. His treachery discovered. The spy turns his fire on the infuriated group in the observation room.
Look out, Mr. Grover!
Suddenly, the enemy agent's eyes widen in horror as a terrible vengeance in the form of Captain America leaps towards him.
Come on out, you skunk. Sock.
So.
Wham. Alrighty. There we go.
Half crazed with fear and pain, the spy stumbles into the laboratory equipment in a frantic effort to escape the terrific beating. He becomes enmeshed in powerful coils of wire, which, like bands of death, cause 1,000,000 volts of electricity to burn out his life.
Nothing left of him but charred ashes is a fate he well deserved.
Who is Captain America? A whole nation thrills to his daring exploits. His name becomes a symbol of courage to millions of Americans and a byword of terror in the shadow world of spies. At Camp Lehigh of the United States Army, Bucky Barnes, mascot of the regiment, approaches Private Steve Rogers.
Oh, Steve! Look at this! Captain America's done it again!
Although the Wonder Serum has been destroyed, its first creation, Captain America, becomes a powerful force in the battle against spies and saboteurs.
Alrighty, and oh, there we are.
Boy, how I'd like to meet that guy. I wish I could be like him.
Maybe you can, Bucky. Maybe you can. Alrighty, let me get this here.
Really don't like the way he's wearing that hat.
That same night, when Bucky visits Steve's tent, I'm sorry, he makes a startling discovery.
Why, Bucky, you're still wearing your shirt. What in?
Hello, Steve. I came down to what? You're Captain America.
You little rascal. I ought to tan your hide. I guess you got me dead to rights. I am Captain America.
Gosh, gee whiz, golly. I never thought.
From now on, we must both share the secret together. That means you're my partner, Bucky.
Now bend over.
No, this isn't an Alan Scott story. That was 4 weeks ago. And so Bucky's dreams fulfilled as he fights side by side with Captain America against the vicious elements who seek to overthrow the U.S. government.
I prefer the retelling one.
What? They're fighting Marvel Comics? That's
Okay, I got to tell you something. I'm very surprised that, in all honesty, Captain America does not speak very much in the very first Captain America story. No, he doesn't.
He's a man of action.
It's interesting how the telling of the story altered as well, because when I read it, it focused on Steve Rogers. And it showed Steve Rogers being taken into it was a diner.
Yeah, at this point,
yeah.
I think that might be a thing here, because I'm sort of with you there. I think I remember reading retellings of it a lot more than I do reading this first story.
Yeah, and the artwork. I mean, you could see the potential in the artist's style, but it was still terrible, wasn't it?
Anybody want to tell him?
I mean, no, it's early days. The artist was.
Do you know who the artist was?
I would assume it was Jack Kirby.
Yeah, that's a really
He was
nice
just
assumption.
learning his.
This is early Kirby. He isn't.
He's learning his
Kirby,
trade.
but yeah, you do see beginnings of where he's going to be.
Oh, he doesn't have the hyper stylized. Form
Not
on it
quite yet. Definitely not what he would become in the 70s. Eric, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking the Batman needs to be the Red Skull in the next story. I'll just do.
I would I wish to be the Red Skull. I do not wish
because he's the only European here, and
I cannot.
I thought Venkman
I'm
could
not
do his.
European. I'm English.
Venkman could have done his Arnold thing, but he's not here.
It's okay. I could do Arnold Schwarzenegger for you.
The Red Skull would not sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He would have the aristocratic accent.
Well, Batman, we take what we
The
get.
ruthlessness.
Tonight we have an embarrassment of riches, so we're good.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, seeing he's a bad guy, I could do a silly voice.
Well, what we've got going on here is we've got the Red Skull, we've got Captain America and Bucky as usual, we've got a couple of thugs, and we've got a general and some girl.
I will be the Red Skull.
I don't have anybody have a problem with that.
Nope.
Alrighty, MK, you wanna put that deep voice to Captain America? We'll have a 1960s cartoon version of Captain America.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if you like, I can do like if you want to just vary it, like, "Hi, I'm Captain America." Also,
Sounds
movie voice.
You do.
True Batman, that.
You do how you feel it. You do how you feel it should sound. I'll take the thug and Dominic. There's a scientist at the beginning that the Red Skull talks to, and otherwise I'll be extra one. Dominic will be extra two. All right.
Got to admit. Sorry.
Wait. So, am I doing the scientist Red Skull is talking to, or extra?
Yeah, you'll be the scientist. I'll be extra one. I guess Ash will be extra two then. Or no, Ash is Bucky.
So I'm just Bucky this time.
You're doing Bucky. Yep.
Before we get started, I mean, I agree with you. MK should do the voice he feels is right. But I always thought that Captain America would sound somewhat like Superman because they're basically the same character.
See, we were saying that the other day when we were talking about patriotic heroes. Captain America is more of Superman than any other character, and Superman's more Captain America. despite the difference in powers,
That's
and that just makes it.
That's something they picked on in the
All right,
Justice League versus Avengers.
Let me get the comments here. We've got Cap is still my number one character, said Skip and Tasha, and I don't think too many people are gonna disagree with you. You okay, lady?
Yeah.
All right. When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all who chose to oppose his shield must yield.
I will not yield.
I will not yield. Alrighty, so let's see how this next story goes. My love grows where my love may. Hey, here's something though. Before we do dialogue, I thought it might be kind of cool if Eric, when you're doing your, just for those who are listening, when you're doing narration, kind of talk about what's happening in the scene. I think it'll add a little bit more dynamicism. What's the word?
Dynamics.
There you go. Dynamics. All right. Yeah. It'll just also allow the people who are listening in to get an idea of what we're looking at. All right.
Another thing, Eric, you've got the voice for it, right? But can you fit a bit of excitement in it? Yeah, like they used to do on the old radio shows.
Yeah, come on, I ain't getting paid for this. The hell? You want me to try?
It's all I can do to focus on it.
Oh, fair enough. Actually, like that, as you did there.
Right.
One thing you test out, E, to see if you like it. Try double clicking on one of the panels.
Alrighty, hold on just a sec. All right, try double clicking on one of the panels because I've got it on guided view.
Yeah. If you double click on a panel, well, it won't do it probably on a spread like this, but like.
Yeah, it's not working the way.
It'll.
No, hold on. Okay, so here we go. You want me to start off? Did we lose Eric?
No, I'm here.
No.
Oh, there he is. Okay, right at the bottom there.
All right. Captain America and the Riddle of the Red Skull. A car pulls to a halt on Lower Broadway.
Oh, that's me. Dang, I was wondering. I'm wondering. Wait a second. Who's got extra one? But Major, are you sure you won't need me anymore tonight?
Major.
Dom.
Major.
Extra 2.
All right, we lost Dom. Poppycock, go back to Camp Roger. I'm in no. Oh, okay, that's actually Steve Rogers, and this is Bucky, and then Captain America speaking. So Bucky's first. Oh,
wait, I can't have a hard time. Which?
Okay, hold on. Let's start all over. All righty, there we go. This tonight's going very well. All righty. Just a prank, Rogers. There's no such person as the Red Skull. Good night. And that's you, MK.
That's Rogers.
Yeah. Oh, he's Captain America. Yeah. Did we lose MK?
Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, which part? I'm sorry, the card?
But, sir, the card from...
Oh, okay. I thought that was coming from the guy there, the sword. Okay.
That's Rogers.
But, sir, the card from the Red Skull.
There we go. Okay, that's Bucky, by the way.
Maybe the Major's right. After all, no one has ever seen this Red Skull.
It's a brilliant Bucky.
Still feel that something's going to happen.
While back at Major Croy's home, he selects a book from the bookcase. Perhaps Tolstoy. Maybe something.
Now for something to read. This will do.
We see the Red Skull slowly creep towards the Major Croy's.
Thought I heard a noise. Nurse going back on me again.
Good evening, my dear Major.
What? No! No! Don't! You're choking me!
Now we see the Red Skull choking the Major to his death.
Well, I thought that was self-explanatory.
Yeah.
The terrible face draws nearer. Wide, hypnotic eyes gaze deep into the Major's.
Stare into my eyes, Major. Look until you see death. Look at death. Look at death.
Alrighty.
He is the first. There will be others. Yes, many others to look at death.
Later, the body is discovered, and the police are called in. See, what happened just now was a body was discovered, and the police were called in.
Okay, I see the problem with Golden Age description. Okay, but sometimes it can be done. All right.
Sorry.
Yes, officer. And I had a feeling that something was wrong.
And you left him at the door?
It's funny you can't tell just what killed him.
Not funny. Fantastic. Ugh. Makes me shudder to see his eyes staring into space as if looking at something unholy.
While outside the window lurks the weird killer.
Ha! The stupid police are baffled. Killing the others will be much easier.
Come on, Bucky. It's your bedtime.
I do feel a little sleepy.
Roofies are starting to work.
He's not looking. On the run.
And we see Bucky and Captain America running through a doorway as the cops are looking in the other direction. Later, in costume.
You bet I am. Let's go.
All set, kid? Captain America is going skull hunting. On second thought, I better handle this alone. Wait here, Bucky.
And Captain America.
Aw, gee.
Captain America leaps through the window over the hedges as Bucky stands by himself.
Unfortunately, that's a window box, and he has a 30-foot fall.
Left without me, eh? Okay. I'll look up Mr. Red Skull by myself.
That same night, the Red Skull and his henchmen enter a doorway in an alley.
Keep your eyes open, Slug. We cannot take any chances.
Okay, boss.
Of course, you realize the main item in overthrowing a government is money.
Yeah.
Precisely. And while I attend to the military officials, I want you boys to loot the First National Bank. Death is the penalty if you fail.
Boy, talk about a substantial penalty for early withdrawal.
I know, right?
Even as the killer spies make their plans, Bucky accidentally discovers their headquarters. As he creeps along the rooftop.
Now, if I can only get away and warn somebody. Whew, that was close. There's a guard posted down there.
What's going on up there? Looks like it's raining dirt.
The battered roof edge crumbles away. Bucky topples down.
Well, I'll be a kid.
Luckily, Bucky lands on his feet and attempts to escape the gangster.
I know you don't. Come back here.
All right, you asked for it.
Ow, my leg. Okay.
Kicks him in the shins.
He does. Bucky kicks him in the shins to cause him to go, ow, my leg. And then we see that Bucky is captured by the goon, thrown in. First he's knocked unconscious when he says, try your funny stuff on me, will you? And after he knocks him out, he throws him into a room with a Red Skull and a whole bunch of other gang members.
Come on, then.
That's you. Oh, a present for you, boss. Sorry.
Show the lad in, Slug. I'm surprised you don't know this boy, Slug. He is the capable young partner of Captain America.
What? He can't be.
Sure I am. What of it?
We better let him go, eh, boss?
You're dead.
The idea is summarily rejected by the evil Red Skull.
You think?
On the contrary, we'll hold him hostage. Then he shall look through my eye at death.
Someone's knocking at my door.
Who's
Someone's
there?
knocking. Barnacle Bill the sailor.
You sap.
Captain America, get him, boys!
I see Captain America not slug into the air as another, what are they called? Henchman runs away. Help, he's a one-man riot squad.
So you disobeyed my order, eh? You little rascal.
Yeah, but look at the nice party I crashed.
In the midst of the fray, the Red Skull departs through a secret exit.
So they think they are winning, do they? I'll be back with more murder.
That finishes these That finishes these babies, all except Mr. Red Skull, who seems to have left.
So I see. Well, it's too late to chase him now. Let's get back to camp.
Okay, hold on. There we go.
The next day, Captain America once more becomes Private Steve Rogers of the United States Army, as Bucky blows on a harmonica and looks like Steve is smoking a meerschaum.
So basically, Captain America sucking on something while Bucky blows. This is not suggestive at all, ladies and gentlemen.
You went there, not the rest of us patriotic innocents.
Private Rogers, fall in.
Come in, Sarge.
What's this all about, chum?
Can't say yet. Something about airplane testing.
Squad, halt. Men, I want you to meet Mr. Maxon of Maxon Aircraft Corporation. He came in person to watch his new plane take an Army test.
What was sort of written one?
There you go. Let's have Dominic.
Dominic, to the set, please.
Aging Dominic Powell.
Hold on, I'm back. Yeah, glad to meet you, boys.
Oh, there she goes. There you go. All right.
Good Lord, she's on fire.
Like a flaming comet, the giant bomber streaks earthward.
Oh my gosh, that is very small. All right.
Golly gee, Willikers.
I know, right?
And once again, sabotage has struck at the heart of America as the plane crashes.
Oh dear me. It's such a lovely plane too. Tisk tisk.
Now screw the pilot. It's a lovely plane.
Yeah.
I know, right? What happened to the pilot?
Well, in all honesty, Cap is about to address that.
Yeah.
Plane? My eye. What about the men who died in it?
That's enough, Private Rogers. Fall back in line.
Yes, sir.
Later, back in camp.
If you think it's sabotage, what are we gonna do about it?
We're not doing anything about it, but Captain America will.
Good night, Mr. Maxon. You can rest assured that we'll investigate this accident.
Dear, it was nearly too much. I have a weak heart, you know. Good night, General, and rest well. We wouldn't want anything to happen to America's greatest military genius, would we?
And later, we see the general at home. Hello, Mildred. Sorry I'm late. I guess that would be you too, Dominic.
No need to be. I have a surprise. A package came for you today.
Well, wonder who's been playing Santa Claus. My 14-year-old niece, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
The package is opened, and a terrifying red skull rolls out upon the table.
What the?
Oh, look. This is your last night on Earth, General Mano. Already death approaches you, the Red Skull.
Ha! A flimsy joke, I must say.
General Mano.
And you!
A gun is useless. Peer into my eyes, General. Look at death.
No, No, no. Arr.
Ha! Another has met the skull and lost.
As he stands over the dead man beneath him.
Major Croy, General Manna, Captain America, Bucky, pick up laundry.
I was gonna say my pen ran out of ink. Mrs. Manor hears the shot and, gun in hand, rushes into the living room.
Dominic?
Hands up!
Exclamation mark! Question! Question!
All right, that was good.
What have you done to my husband? Oh! Charles, speak to me!
Charles is not speaking to anybody.
Because he's dead.
You red devil! You'll pay for this!
You're wrong. It is America that will pay because I will be master over all.
Don't look at me that way.
Look at you. Ha! My death is only for important people, you peasant. Footsteps.
Like an angry tornado, Captain America bursts into the room.
That's you, I think, Cap.
Yep. That's Cap.
I thought I heard a shot. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the Red Skull.
There you go. No problem. So Captain America knocks the Red Skull into another panel through a mirror. The Red Skull stands up and faces Captain America.
What? You got up after that punch?
Blundering fool. I will have your life for that.
Red Skull.
There, take that.
Red Skull hits Captain America into the head with a chair.
He's out cold. Now to get down to business.
Crossing off his name.
So that's just his knockout list.
That's it, yeah. Apparently, Captain America gets his name crossed off, even though we know he isn't dead yet.
Weakling, wake up and look into my eyes. Look at death.
Look into my eyes, eh? What kind of game is this?
Staring contest.
But another figure appears on the scene. But I think we already know that because you just spoke.
Yeah, I've noticed a couple of description boxes tend to come after what happens. So,
excuse me, I didn't see you.
What? Bucky kicks the Red Skull's ass.
Literally.
You little twerp, I'll mangle you.
Cap, get up, quick.
Slowly, Captain America regains consciousness.
Wow. I must have been hit by a gunboat. Trying to pass by me, eh?
Captain America trips Red Skull.
Eep!
Nothing left but the old sleep punch. What?
And as Captain America gives a solid uppercut punch to the Red Skull, it looks like his head literally shatters.
Which frame is next?
And we see the Red Skull now without a mask on.
Hold on. No, you've got Bucky and then Captain America speaking next.
Okay,
Yeah, so
there you go.
right. Yeah.
Okay, so the Red Skull is laying on the ground, and Bucky says,
Can you beat that? The skull was only a false face.
Sure thing. And look who's behind it.
Why, it's Mr. Maxon.
Of Maxon Aircraft Incorporation?
And I would have gotten to the way too if it wasn't for your kids, spending kids and your dog. Sorry.
A hypodermic? That doesn't make sense.
sorry about this, guys.
It makes plenty of sense, Bucky. This is Mr. Red Skull's look at death.
I don't get it.
Well, hold on. I think it skipped something here. There you go.
Okay, so the left panel, okay. Just a killer at heart, eh? Skull, Maxon, that wrecked plane was your fault too. It'll take more than you to lick this country.
No, we skipped
So
again.
what?
Your plan was to scare your victims out of their wits and then inject this poison into them, making believe you killed them with your eyes.
I'm not finished. Just watch.
No, you don't.
Did I get fired?
Yeah, apparently. All right. It's this one right over here. The
Sorry, I was letting Eric read the thing if he wanted to.
That moment has passed.
Well, sorry, you can't have that. That's state evidence.
Ugh!
The fool. He rolled over onto the hypo. But you saw it all. Why didn't you stop him from killing himself?
I'm not talking Bucky.
Jeez, Cap.
Damn, I know, right?
Gosh,
The
bastard.
hell?
Hello. Oh, no. Hello, Federal Bureau of Investigation. This is Captain America. I'm phoning from General Manners' home. Yes, he's dead. Yes. So was his killer, the Red Skull. He committed suicide. Our work is done. Come on, Bucky.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was cleaning out my locker. Later, the G-men inspect the body of George Maxon, alias the Red Skull.
It's Maxon, all right, but why should the head of an airplane corporation resort to this spy stuff? Dominic?
Oh, what's that piece of paper sticking out of his side pocket?
I think this... No, that's me. I think this letter will explain the reason for Maxon's terrorist activities.
This is me.
All right.
When America is in the fold of the Greater Reich, the post of Minister of all American industries shall be the reward of your excellent spy work, the Führer.
And so ends the bloody career of George Maxon, alias the Red Skull. Back in camp, Private Steve Rogers and Bucky relax in their tent.
Why has Bucky got black eyes?
He's got sunglasses, and once again, Steve has got a phallic symbol in his mouth.
Hey, he still has
Those
his
are
mask
black
on.
eyes. Those are black eyes.
Oh, okay.
I
I
guess he
fell
had
on
to
a doorknob.
He had to tell him twice. But
All
the
right,
work
last
of
panel,
Captain
gang.
America is never done as they plunge into new exploits against America's enemies. Watch for the next issue. Dun,
Alrighty.
dun.
Gotta say,
Okay,
the star of this is
Jeez,
Bucky.
now we know how Bucky really became the Winter Soldier. He learned from Cap.
Yeah, Bucky is the hero of that one. Like,
So there you go. The first appearance of Red Skull. I've never read that. I just realized as we were going through it. I've never read that before. Has anybody read the first appearance of Red
No.
Skull?
No.
Nope.
not that one.
Anybody surprised that it was Scooby-Doo?
Not really. No, look, given the time it was made.
Yeah, a lot of characters weren't made to come back. A lot of them were considered one-offs. The
basically-
villains were killed and then just let go. Or
So basically, yeah, the Red Skull is Captain America's Joker.
basically, yeah, same thing. Joker wasn't designed to come back. That's why they killed him in his first story. The difference, though, is they made it so the Joker had an out, so they could bring him back. This Red Skull, they could do a little bit like the Red Hood, where anybody could put the skull mask on.
Well, that's precisely what they did. If you remember when they brought him back again, when he started reappearing, he was a master of disguise.
Okay.
And the Red Skull was just a mask.
The Red Skull was designed off a hot fudge sundae with a swastika as his emeralds.
Yeah, I'm guessing that when he came back, they just said that the first one wasn't the real one.
Yeah, probably.
Sounded like the real one. We all heard it.
Somebody needs to do sound effects, says Dave ASSANOWITCZ. This live stream, even with the kerfuffles, is eons better than what's being done with Captain America these days. That book that we read the other day, or really it was my anger reading.
I think the kerfuffles add to the character of it.
Yeah, I don't think I ever want us to rehearse one of these.
Don't know.
Yeah. And I also say doing it live like this makes these books, for me, so much more entertaining. I don't think I can't sit and read Golden Age just by myself.
Mhm.
It's really cornball.
It is.
You know, but when you do it live like this and you have a group of people and everyone can participate, and it's just that corniness adds to the fun.
And
Yeah.
you can participate if you guys have a decent mic. Come on in. I think at one point in time I will get smart enough to write characters down, so at least we know who was. Because if you do that, then at the very least we can go through and go, okay, I'm going to speak here, here, and here, and you don't have that silent spot. And when we're doing Golden Age, Eric did point out the problem with narrating what's happening in the panel. I think sometimes it is necessary, obviously, when the narration box literally says, and he jumped through the window, and the picture is him jumping through a window. There's no sense to it, but sometimes I think it is good because we do have listeners rather than viewers. We have a lot of people who watch these on during work time, so they're not able to. So they're really just listening in rather than watching. That happens a lot with our We've Got Issues, or when we're doing the stories on Thursdays and such, and we're talking about them. You have a lot of people doing that, and I think it'd be kind of cool.
I think that's important to do those on the panels that don't have anything.
Yeah.
Just describe the panel.
Oh yeah,
Because early Golden Age stuff is so expository. Like they basically say out loud what's happening all the time.
I think it comes from radio.
Yeah,
that's exactly where it comes from.
Yeah.
You're talking about bad things happening in comics. You've seen this Heroes Reborn, which is doing the rounds. The Jason Aaron. It's basically an Avengers Assembled episode. That's how that it's the one where the Squadron Supreme take over in reality.
Yes,
I've read the first book of that.
It's actually worse than the episode.
It's
funny.
It
shows how little originality or creativity this lot have got.
Yep. Alrighty, so there you go, gang. That's the very first appearance of Captain America. We'll go the rounds. Batman, I think you did a good German accent. What with you living 3 doors down from Germany? Do you hear that accent or that accent? Well, we'll call it an accident too. Do you hear that very often?
Only on TV.
Okay. All right. What did you think of the first appearance of Captain America and the first appearance of Red Skull?
I'm glad they went back and rewrote them.
Yeah,
because they were very bare bone.
Yeah, that's I think that's par for the course for Golden Age though at the time.
Yeah, I mean they were just ramming them out, weren't they? Literally.
Yeah, I gotta say, Ash, I thought you did pretty well tonight. Your experience reading comics on your own channel, Ash on Comics, is paid off. Not bad at all, man.
Thank you.
Bookie
I would go so far as to say, if you haven't been subscribed or watching Ash on Comics, please do so. Give the man some view. Give the man some love.
So you're saying I should start a channel?
Damn it!
I think he got there before you did, huh? Eric had you off at the pass. I was trying to show some respect here. Oh my gosh! The one time I show Ash some respect.
You can't beat him. Join him.
If they ever decide to make a cartoon of the classic Captain America in World War II with little teenage Bucky, you want to apply for the voice acting of Bucky.
Miss So is saying she didn't realize Bucky was so young in the earlier books.
Well, Miss So. I try to keep up my youthful appearance, and
he'd have been about 14 or something, wouldn't he?
Yeah, well, that was par for the course in the Golden Age. Also, what was after Robin appeared as the teen sidekick. Who was the character, Eric? Who was the character? Was it Stripesy, the one that had the adult sidekick was Stripesy?
Yes.
Right? Yeah,
the one from Star Spangled Kid, and then Stripesy was his Pat Dugan, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that shows up in Stargirl.
Yeah, and Stargirl keeps saying Stripesy. Wow, that's the name that'll inspire fear in the.
And I think he looked, kind of like a punch drunk boxer.
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't work for a CW show. So he had to be, his looks had to be retconned.
They kind of kept him the way he was, with the striped shirt and that when he turned up. But they took the mickey out of him all the way through the first season. But he ended up as a good character. But that's Stargirl show actually surprised me because they actually were relatively faithful.
And Roberts is saying that Maranya needs to make another appearance on stage. She killed as Lucy. I think so too. And she is welcome. She knows this. She's part of the group. I always leave the link in. So yeah, more than welcome. In all honesty, I wish my daughter, who played Sally on the Charlie Brown reading, was a lot. I thought she did excellent. And I think it's kind of funny that usually on these live streams you see me and Eric and RDV, but it seems like everybody else who comes on reads so much better than we do. I offered a part to my niece. She told me to go myself, and then she got that face that all 14-year-old girls get. Right, that's the one. What's wrong?
The chinchilla ate my computer charger.
You know, there are sentences you never thought you would ever say in your life, and the chinchilla ate my computer charger. That's one of them. I don't know what.
I think they opened for Dingoes Ate My Baby, didn't they?
What happened? Like it was close to us. It was close to us. Let me see it. Bring it over here. You can't find the other half. Like we can't attach the wires here. You guys know I had trouble with the chinchilla to the point where I kicked him out of the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This
wow.
is the computer charger. Do you are these sold at like Walmart? Or you know you're on camera, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Basically, a rabbit in it.
Yeah. Do you know if these are this is my niece, by the way.
Hello, Edmonton's niece.
Good evening.
Riri.
You're best likely to find those on Amazon or eBay.
Rhiannon off the Fleetwood Mac song, right? There you go, Rhiannon, not Riri, but where can you buy these?
I don't know.
Yeah, Eglinton, you really deserve that face for calling her Riri.
For Riri, yeah, there's a character that we all hate called Riri, so they're making fun.
eBay or Amazon is your best bet.
Okay, so yeah, I know you guys.
There should be a model number on the plug. That part, yeah.
Unless you hit that too.
Any electrical store worth its salt would have one.
Okay, well, we'll make sure
stores. They don't have those anymore.
We'll make sure we can find you a replacement here.
You clearly don't live in the U.S.
We'll pay for because it's Ashley's damn rat that ate it.
Yeah. What gave that away?
What, Ashley's rat ate
No,
it?
that I don't live in the U.S.
You used to we used to have these stores called Radio Shack. You could go to.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
they only sell
Radio
toys
Shack.
now.
I was going to mention that, but I thought, hold on, they probably don't have it anymore.
They all close down there, me.
Those power cord chargers, maybe Best Buy might have them. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate the heads up and everything. Feel bad. She's a good kid.
The thing is, you need to make sure you get the exact one. You don't want to mess around with the wrong kind of power supply.
How about a please and a thank you?
I just said thank you.
You just said, give me that damn charger.
Too powerful. It'll fry whatever you're trying to charge 2 weeks and it won't do the job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
And too bad it's the wrong side of the cable. If it was the side that just plugged into the wart, you can replace those for nothing.
Nothing, yeah. Well, that chinchilla doesn't eat cheaply, apparently. I bought what it is, an Elgato thing. I think that's what it's called, so I could record video games, and the freaking god dang chinchilla ate that as well.
Thankfully, yeah, I've got one that's similar, but thankfully, yeah, both sides detach from the box. So if one of them gets damaged, I can easily replace either one.
Oh, that sounds smart.
Alrighty, so what do we have coming up? Tomorrow, of course, is the auction. I've got some pretty good. I think I've got some good stuff. I managed to get something that, once again, I'm stuck. Do I want to keep it? Do I want to get rid of it? I've got, for Thor fans, I've got a first appearance from that series. I've got a first appearance from somebody from the Legion. I've got. Let's see, some good stuff. I shouldn't say that because I was thinking about doing a.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to say for Thor fans, I kidnapped Jason Aaron and I'm about to lure him into a vat of acid.
That would be nice. But yeah, I was thinking about doing one of those mystery big dogs that I like to do at the end of. Occasionally they get something there. What else? Oh, I used a whole bunch of free cards, but this will be appearing either in an auction or on eBay soon.
Oh,
yeah, this
very
is
nice.
very sweet.
Very Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah,
I do like the cover, those alternate covers for that series.
they've been kicking all sorts of ass. I'm waiting for one that should have been in my pull box at the comic shop, but wasn't. I'm going to be working tonight to get the video out for tomorrow, which will have the nominees for the not Spirit Awards, but the Gabby Awards, and we're going to be doing those on Tuesday. Apparently, we're taking that young lady that you saw behind me to Universal on Monday, so she can have a big kids day out. Because the last time we went with a couple of toddlers, and when you take kids that young, it's about them. Yeah, well, they were young enough to be demons.
So no issues Monday, correct?
No issues Monday. We're going to do Tuesday instead. Yeah, I just can't promise being home. And considering how late we got back the last time, if we do a live stream on Monday, it'll be like a midnight, let's just hang out kind of thing. So, which is basically we've got issues. So, yeah.
We've definitely got issues.
Ash, is Stray Dogs an indie comic?
It is.
I'm like,
Yeah, I hate it.
What?
Hey, have any of you been watching that Superman and Lois?
No, I have not.
I've been enjoying it, actually.
Um,
Tyler Hoechlin, or however you pronounce his name, he actually brings an almost childish enthusiasm to the part.
And for those of you who did enjoy the reading here, Ash will have his unnamed indie comic show on Monday. What time are you going to be doing it?
It's 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or whatever time, Pacific Time, every other Monday. It's with me and Skip, and we just talk about our love about indie comics.
And so that means it'll be about 11 o'clock then here on the East Coast. So if I come in if I get home at 11, I start up at 12, I'm going to be stepping on the toes here, right?
You will be overlapping. It runs about 90 minutes to 2 hours.
Well, may the best man win.
Just think how long.
I'm kidding. I'll take the day off, man.
You can do it. I mean, I'm just letting people know, if you're missing out on Englandine, well, you got something else.
There's alternatives.
If only we had a name for it.
If only.
Right. Also,
name,
next week we're going to be doing on Thursday at 9 o'clock. We're going to be doing another story. I think we're going to be dedicating to what was it going to be? We were talking about.
Aren't we doing Cap's Bicentennial Adventures, that Treasury edition? It
was something like that. Gosh darn it! I have it written down somewhere here. Actually, let me see if we can, because we're going to be doing patriotic stories. Yeah, we have the Captain America. Oh, no. It was going to be the issue number 1 of The Shield that just came out, done by Rob Liefeld, because next week's first appearance is going to be The Shield. The Shield is actually the very first patriotic superhero. So there we go. We were going to do it because put them together. And what do you got? Yeah.
Actually, it could be argued that Prince Valiant is actually the first patriotic hero.
We're talking America. Other countries don't really exist. As a matter of fact, there we go. That's much better. All righty. We all know. We all know. You're just fooling yourself. See how that isn't Captain Britain behind me there, Batman? Yeah.
Might as well be. Stands for the same things.
That A on his head does not mean for. Okay,
well, that's true because Captain Britain loves his country.
That is true. Yes. Oh my gosh, we just got slapped. That here. Let's actually. We had a good time with this one yesterday, so let me put that back up here.
Captain Britain doesn't just love his country; he loves just about every alternate version of that country.
There you go. All righty, gang. Well, once again, thank you very much for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed the reading. We had a lot of problems tonight, but it was good. We got through it.
Do you think anybody noticed?
Yes.
Nah.
And please join us, like I said, tomorrow for the auction. Monday, go on over to Ashon Comics. Tuesday, we're come back here for the Gabby Award, the Gabby Awards. And keep an eye out here and on Old Man Comics for the nominations. You can vote. This is the one you guys vote on. And next week for the next story and origin story. So thank you very much for hanging out with us. And always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night, kids.
See you all later.